EA Play is the hot new service offered by EA Games with options for monthly and yearly subscriptions. But is it any good? Let's find out in this video. Let's have a quick word on the background of EA Play. EA Play, formerly known as EA Access on consoles and Origin Access on PC, is a subscription-based video game service from Electronic Arts for Xbox, PlayStation and PCs, offering access to selected games published by Electronic Arts along with additional incentives. More on these incentives later. That begs the question, what exactly is this EA Play? Well, EA Play is EA's monthly or yearly subscription service that you can pay for and play the games that they offer at no extra cost. You won't own the games, of course, but you can play them as much as you want as long as you keep the money rolling. Now, given how expensive these games are when purchased individually, it does make sense to get this, provided that you play a lot of EA games. This is kind of like Netflix or Prime Video. You don't own the movies and shows that they offer, but you can watch them as many times as you want, as long as you keep the subscription active. Except, here you won't be streaming these games, you'll still have to download them. Streaming games has a whole nother service set up. So, for the PC market, EA Play is divided into a few categories. EA Play on Steam, EA Play on Origin, which is EA's own game store. To further confuse things, EA Play on Origin has two tiers, EA Play and EA Play Pro. Let's break down the price really quick and then I'll give you my TLDR. Here in India, EA Play on Steam and Origin costs 315 rupees a month or 1990 rupees a year. EA Play Pro costs 999 rupees a month or 6499 rupees a year. TLDR, if you are having trouble choosing between Steam and Origin, go for the Origin version of the service as it has way more games than on Steam. Okay, still here? Let's break it down even further. What we call aggregation in technical terms. Steam's library of EA Play is mediocre at best, and I get it. Such services bring with them not only games but a whole host of licenses, agreements, permissions, legal issues and whatnot. But it is what it is. Which is what brings me to EA Play's library on Origin. Man, it is wild. Not only does it include EA's titles, but a whole bunch of indie games that you can play. I mean, just take a look at this. The catalog is quite large. Which is exactly my reasoning of choosing Origin over Steam if EA Play is the only thing that you want. So what's the difference between EA Play and EA Play Pro? Well, EA has been kind enough to put up this little chart on their website which you can check out. My fellow engineering students will recognize this chart as we have drawn hundreds of comparison charts and tables in our exams. Finally, let's talk about the incentives that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. With the normal version of EA Play, both on Steam and on Origin, you get an extra 10% discount on games from the catalog that you actually want to purchase. You will keep them forever, regardless of the status of the subscription. Not only games, but also any DLCs and in-game content that you may want to purchase. Also, when new EA games are released, you can play them for up to 10 hours. Eventually, they will be added in the catalog, at which point you can play them for as long as you want if your subscription is active. EA Play Pro, however, is different. With this, you can play these new games for as long as you want, even before they get added to the EA Play catalog. With this, you truly are a professional. You are a pro. So right now, there's a discount on EA Play both on Steam and on Origin. 63 rupees and 79 rupees respectively for the first month. I'd act quick if I were you. Is it worth it though? Well, take a look at the catalog before pulling the trigger. If you feel like playing the games that you see and you don't already own them, go ahead. You won't regret it. Recommendations? Check out Mirror's Edge and Fallen Jedi. Good stuff. Feel confident enough to buy the subscription? Let me know in the comments below if you are. Also tell me which one you'd go for, EA Play or EA Play Pro. If you made it this far in the video, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs button and hit subscribe plus notification bell, and I'll give you EA Play for free. Just joking, I won't. Subscribe though, it boosts my morale. I know the video is a little late, but I had to take some time off. Not a break. I was studying for my finals, exams. Some of us still have that. Okay, see you later. Have a good day or good evening, whenever you're watching this.